just was so impressed by how she handled every step of her diagnosis and treatment, failed treatment and further treatment. She just was the most pleasurable patient I've ever taken care of, and the most seriously ill patient I've ever taken care of at the same time. So I'll never forget her bravery. Miss her dearly and love her. I'm so proud and happy that she will live on in me and my children.
I couldn't have wished for a better mother-in-law. Joan was an inspiration to me and a constant source of guidance, friendship, and love.
I really will miss her a lot, but you know, I learned so much from her, and she's always will have a place in my heart.
One of my favorite things about Yaya was that she would always try to make me happy. No matter where I wanted to go on my Yaya days, she would do her best to try to get me there and have fun.
I remember when I was a kid, growing up, I thought I had the best mom in the world. I think that's probably pretty common for little boys, but I was actually convinced of it. When as I started to get a little bit older, I started to see my mom not just as my mother, but as a human being, and really just an extraordinary human being. She was totally engaged in the world, people, culture, places, selfless, well-educated, extremely well-read. I remember she was my little cliff notes on the world. I would go to her if I didn't really have time to read up on something or there's an interesting thing going on in the world. I would just go over to her house, we'd grab lunch, and I'd just ask her. She would know about everything. It could be the Bosnian conflict, the Mayan civilization, anything. She would just know. It was a pretty amazing resource and gave us some tremendous times together. As I look back on things now, I try to think about the type of lessons that I could take from my experiences with her. And I think that her total selfless love and devotion, I think, is a great lesson for parents. Because I think it leads to total self-confidence. In my case, a lot of it false confidence, but a lot of self-respect and real happiness. And I think for me, most importantly, I think that the love she showered on me throughout my whole life has given me a real capacity to love. Love for friends, love for family, and love for life. So my goal as I kind of go through this journey of a parent, at the end of my days, is for my kids to try to impart upon them the same gift that she and my father imparted upon me. And if I can accomplish what she did, and my kids can love me and cherish me the way I cherished and loved her, then my life will have been complete.
There's so much to say about Joan, but one thing is that she always looked for and saw the good in people. She just had an abundance of love in her heart, and she wasn't hesitant to share it with everyone around her. She was truly a gift.
I remember when Yaya took me and Andre on Yaya days, and she let us go wherever we wanted. Her pancakes were awesome. I never forget the Yaya days. We read Pat the Bunny.
Now that Joan is gone, I realize now how much I took her for granted. How I took for granted the fact that she was the most wonderful human being, the most loving wife, the most wonderful mother, the most wonderful grandmother, the most wonderful hostess representing everything that I cherished in life. I just took all these things for granted, and I missed them terribly. And as she was sick and dying, And I tried to tell her, I'm sorry I took her for granted. She assured me that everything I ever did with her and for her showed my love for her. And she loved and appreciated me so much. I had given her a wonderful life, and she was happy.